Happy New Year! Welcome back to the yearly video that I love to do every single year, where I don't post on YouTube for a whole year and then I just like come out of the ether and decide to record something and tell you about my year. Honestly, I love it. I think it's like kind of like a little diary, you know, of me like going over what I've done over the years. And I feel like that, you know, when I watch older ones, I kind of like self-reflect a little bit. But yeah, 2023. A year, if I had to describe it in one word, I think the word that I would say is tired. I'm tired. I want to sleep. 2024 is the year of the dragon. It's gonna be my year, baby. Because I am a dragon. I just barely missed the cutoff for being a dragon. I was born like right before the Lunar New Year. So I am classified as the year of the dragon, even though I was born in 2001. Let's go. F you snakes. 2023. I feel like I've only really lived half the year. January to June, I don't really know what I did, and I can't really, like, the files in here, I've lost the footage to them. I don't know what I've done. Like, I know, like, very small things that have happened during the year. Like, I obviously did classes in school. I think I did my short film at the beginning of this year. Everything that I remember currently is that happened at the second half of the year. And to be honest, lots of giant things at the second half of the year was insane. And the first thing that I want to talk about is this giant thing, and it's my greatest accomplishment this year, is that I am an editor for Dan and Phil. Oh my god. Claps, claps, golf claps, thank you. But yeah, I'm an editor for Dan and Phil, which, you know, January me, I would tell her that and she'd be like, "You've been where? With who?" So honestly, if you told predate to like September, I can't speak, I'm dyslexic, that I would be editing for Dan and Phil, she would be like, what? But yeah, that is my greatest accomplishment this year. It was a wild accomplishment. Like, it was so interesting. Let me tell you the story. It came at such a wild time. This semester for school was a really, really like difficult semester. So I was busy with that. And August, like September, October is like Halloween content for what I edit for Laurel. So me and her were working really hard on busting out content for that. So I was working and doing that as well. And middle of August, middle of September, I get an email from the Daniel and Philbert, okay, coming out here being like, "Hey, you want to work together?" And I was like, I thought it was a scam for a second, because I forgot that I sent the email, and I sent this email back in like May, because my bestie Ash, he sent me a post of Phil saying, "Oh, I'm looking for an editor, like email this email." And he was like, "You have to do it." And I was like, okay, sure. I did it, forgot about it. Literally, as I said, blacked out. And then middle of September, these guys came out of the ether and was like, "Hey." And I was like, oh my god, hey besties. And so I started creating videos for Dan and Phil because their gaming channel came back. So I helped with that, guys. I helped with the revival of Dan and Phil games, guys. Oh my god. But yeah, no, it's insane in the membrane. I still can't really wrap my head around the fact that I am officially editing for them. I think it's a really nice challenge too, because before, all the people that I've edited for, I like made my own editing style, and this time I had like a set of rules that I had to follow, and then everything on top of that I was able to like make my own flair on stuff. So it's really nice to have a challenge where it's like following a recipe, but then I'm able to like spruce it up with like a little jazz, a little spice. It's really, really a cool experience that I get to do, and I'm very happy that I get to do it, and I'm gonna get to do it more back in the new year. I helped work on a sponsorship, edit a sponsorship video. I'm so proud of that too. I worked really hard on it. It really put me into thinking mode, like the stuff that I'm doing today, and back in like, I guess like 5 years ago, I wouldn't even know. I didn't think that I was going to be editing for who I'm editing for today. And I think it's really interesting to think about, because it's a lot of self-reflection of the fact that like even a year ago from today, like it doesn't even have to be like 5 years ago, like some very like long time, like a year ago, this is something that I've wished for. And the fact that, or I strived to do, and the fact that I have that today is really interesting to think about. And the fact that like I am moving forward, because there was a tweet that I did where it was like, I missed who I was like 3 years ago or something. Like, I guess what I thought at the time, that like 3 years ago I was happy, or that I was at that time. Like, who doesn't want to go back to a time period where they were happy? The thing that I've came to realize is that I don't think I miss me in the past. I think I'm happy with who I am today and who I will be tomorrow, and I'm no longer striving to go back to the past. And I think that is that's like character development. Oh my god, I'm out here in my main character development stage, because for a while there I thought that I was kind of like stuck in the same place, like I was moving, I was walking in the same place, and I felt like I was doing that for a lot of this year. Maybe that's why I blocked out, like I blocked out January to June, because I felt like I was going in circles. I felt like I wasn't doing a lot, or I wasn't doing a lot to move forward in what I wanted to do and what I wanted to pursue. I'm shaking the desk. I'm so sorry. When I think back to what I wanted a year ago from today, or what I had a year ago today and what I have today, I have stuff that I didn't have a year ago today. And I'm grateful for that. And it shows that I've grown. All this time, past years, last year, the year before that, I was trying to get back to where I was instead of looking forward and growing in that way. So I feel like that I am finally kind of happy with where I am. And of course, I'm striving for more always. But it's also okay to kind of be present for a second and be like, man, what I have today is really, really nice. And it isn't what I had 5 years ago. It's what I wanted 5 years ago, and I have what I've wanted, and it means that you've grown, and it means that I'm doing stuff, and it means that, you know, I'm making progress in what I've wanted to pursue, and I'm really happy with what I'm pursuing. So that's a little self-reflection that I've had this year that I don't think I've had in any other year. All of my other years, I feel like I've been a little sad. I've like, man, I miss blah, blah, blah. You know what I do miss, by the way? I miss life before the pandemic. That's what I miss. I miss the world when it wasn't a disaster, because I feel like even though the happier I become with myself and more self-accepted I am of myself, the more I'm less self-accepting of the world. Like, what is the world up to? Like, babes, what are you doing? Like, bestie world, like, can you please, like, if I'm growing, you can grow too, okay? I'm sorry for not posting much on YouTube this year. I usually sprinkle in a bunch of like stream highlights and stuff. I just haven't had the time to edit my own stuff recently. I'm too busy editing everyone else's stuff to edit my own stuff. But it's really interesting. It's really fulfilling. I think I am really proud of myself for how I time managed this year, managing school and managing editing for like 3 different people. And also life. I had to manage dealing with life too. When I look back on it, the stuff that I did this year was a lot. There was a lot that I did this year, and I'm really proud of it. And I can't wait to do more in the next year. But yeah, that is my little year in review. Does any of it make sense? No, probably not. I feel like I've glowed up a little bit, cause like it's interesting. Do I have a picture? Hold on, guys, hold. I found it, guys. I found it. I found a story from like, when was this? It was like 2018 or something. This is what I looked like in 2018. I think. No, not 2018. This is like worse than 2018. It had to be like 2017. 2017, 2018, this is what I was, and this is what I am today. I feel like, is it a glow up? Maybe it is. I kind of look the same. I got different glasses. I got better glasses that fit my face. I feel like the square glass era is a good era. I think I also got paler. Why am I so tan in this photo? Anyway, I don't know if any of this video made sense. I feel like I become more and more incoherent with every year as it passes. 2038, it's just gonna be like wah 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 wah. I am looking forward to the future, and that is the first time I'll ever say that. Oh my god, I think I have the lesbian hand. This video needs to end. Let me know how your year was. I would love to hear about it. But yeah, until next year. What a wacky vlog.